Hello everyone, welcome to Wonder Garden. This is where I share tips on growing and caring for plants to keep your garden green, healthy, and blooming all year round. To give you more options when caring for orchids with organic fertilizers, today I'll show you a simple but highly effective method that can help a weak orchid recover quickly, grow fresh green roots again, and even push new buds and bloom once more. Everything we use comes from familiar, easy to find, completely natural ingredients, but the results will truly surprise you. Now, let's get started. After the orchid finishes blooming, you should trim away any old, dry, or damaged roots. This helps the plant avoid wasting energy on root parts that are no longer functioning. By removing old roots, the orchid can focus its nutrients on the healthier areas, while also encouraging the growth of new, vigorous shoots. This is the golden time for you to support your orchid using gentle and safe care methods from organic fertilizers. To provide nutrients for the orchid during its recovery stage, I'll be using rice. Rice contains starch, B vitamins, and various natural minerals. These nutrients help stimulate the rapid growth of new roots, boost the plant's resistance, and make the leaves recover their healthy, glossy green appearance after blooming. I will use 3 tablespoons of rice and place them into a clean cup or glass jar. Next, add 500 milliliters of water. Then stir well so the nutrients in the rice begin to dissolve into the water, creating a gentle and safe nutrient solution for the orchid. Cover it and let it sit for 1 hour. After 1 hour, when the mixture has begun to ferment, I will strain out the residue and keep only the clear liquid. This is the purest nutrient portion that the orchid can absorb easily and safely without causing root suffocation or harming the plant. Next, I will add 1 liter of clean water to the filtered liquid. Diluting it this way helps make the solution gentler. Method 1. I will prepare a small cup to hold the rice solution, then use this solution to wipe the orchid's leaves. This is one of those delicate care steps that many people often overlook, but it actually brings remarkably noticeable results. I will use a soft cloth or clean cotton pad and gently dip it into the diluted rice water solution. When wiping, make sure to move from the base of the leaf toward the tip, following the natural direction of the leaf to avoid damaging its surface. This leaf cleaning step helps remove dust, salt residue, white powdery deposits, or tiny fungal spores, things that may be invisible to the naked eye but can significantly reduce the plant's ability to photosynthesize. Not only does it clean the leaves, but the rice water solution also provides a small amount of nutrients that help the leaves become glossier, smoother, and healthier. When the leaf surface is clean and bright, the plant can absorb light more effectively, allowing it to produce more energy to nourish the roots, support new growth, and prepare for the blooming process. Wiping the leaves regularly 1 to 2 times a week will help your orchid stay fresh, healthy, and less prone to leaf-related issues. This is a small habit, but it brings great benefits to the plant's overall growth. Method 2. Before watering the base of the plant with a fertilizer solution to add extra calcium and potassium, 2 nutrients very important for root development and for making leaves thicker and healthier, I will use the shells of 2 eggs that have been thoroughly washed and completely dried. I crush them into a fine powder. When the eggshells are ground finely, the minerals inside can easily blend into the soil and be absorbed more quickly by the plant's roots. After grinding, sprinkle the eggshell powder evenly around the base of the orchid. The eggshell powder helps improve the pH of the growing medium, provides calcium to prevent root rot and soft leaves, and stimulates the growth of healthy new roots. The potassium in the eggshells also supports the plant's resistance and helps it prepare well for bud formation in the next blooming season. When combined with organic fertilizers like rice, the orchid receives a full range of essential nutrients, promotes balanced growth, and recovers more quickly. Method 3. I will pour the diluted rice solution into a specialized watering can, then water it directly at the base of the orchid. When watering, pour slowly so the solution has time to seep into the growing medium and reach every root fiber below. Watering the base with rice water helps the roots absorb nutrients naturally and consistently. The mild minerals in rice, such as nitrogen, potassium, and B vitamins, support the growth of new roots, help old roots recover, and also make the growing medium more loose and well aerated. As a result, the orchid will quickly regain its health after blooming or after repotting. You only need to water a sufficient amount, avoiding overwatering that could cause the growing medium to become waterlogged. When done correctly, the orchid will grow steadily, with deep green leaves and strong roots developing day by day. To help the pot retain moisture better and create a favorable environment for root development, I will cover the surface of the pot with a thin layer of moss. This moss acts as a natural, moisture-retaining blanket, helping slow down water evaporation, especially on hot or dry days. Not only does it retain moisture, but the moss also helps maintain a stable temperature around the base, prevents the soil from becoming compacted, and allows young roots to grow more freely. It also helps reduce weed growth and keeps the surface of the pot clean and aesthetically pleasing. Besides orchids, you can also water the base of many other plants in your garden with this solution. Rice is a mild organic nutrient source that is easily absorbed, making it suitable for various ornamental plants such as anthuriums, pothos, lilies, green-leaved plants, or plants that have just been repotted and are in the recovery stage. When watering other plants, the solution helps stimulate new root growth, improve soil looseness, boost resistance, and make the plants greener and healthier each day. The natural minerals in rice also support stronger leaf color, helping leaves become thicker, shinier, and less prone to yellowing or edge burn. Method 4. I will pour the remaining solution into a misting spray bottle and then evenly spray it over my entire garden. When spraying, keep the bottle at a moderate distance from the plants to create a fine, light mist that evenly covers the leaf surfaces. This tiny mist provides gentle moisture while delivering nutrients directly to the leaves, helping them become glossy, vibrant, and healthy, and enhancing photosynthesis. For orchids, misting with this solution also helps reduce plant stress, especially after blooming or during changing weather conditions. Not only orchids, but other plants in the garden will also benefit from this nutrient layer. Their leaves become brighter, stems sturdier, and roots grow more vigorously. By spraying evenly just 1 to 2 times a week, you will see your entire garden become lush and full of life. About 30 minutes after misting the solution over the orchids, use a soft cotton pad or dry cloth to gently blot and wipe the leaf crevices and surfaces. Drying the leaves after misting is very important because water that sits too long in leaf crevices can create conditions for fungal diseases, especially in humid climates. When you dry the leaves properly, they become more ventilated, cleaner, and can absorb light better. At the same time, this also helps the plant minimize the risk of leaf rot or tip rot, which many new orchid growers often encounter. Perform this step gently, as if caring for each leaf with patience and love. The orchid will respond with healthy growth and beautiful, fresh blooms. Results. The orchids cared for using this method have recovered very strongly, especially their roots. You can see countless new roots emerging from the base and along the stems, with plump green tips, a sign that the plant is absorbing nutrients well and growing healthily. Strong roots form the foundation that helps the plant remain stable and enter the next growth cycle. The leaves have become noticeably thicker, glossier, and sturdier. Leaves that were once soft or slightly wrinkled are now full, firm, and vibrant. Shiny green leaves also indicate that the plant is photosynthesizing effectively and storing enough energy for flower buds. For orchids that have been stubborn and reluctant to bloom, you will begin to see new flower spikes gradually emerging, growing strongly from the base or leaf axils. This is a clear sign that the plant has fully recovered and is ready for the new blooming season. For orchids with sufficient energy, the first flowers have started to open, displaying vibrant colors, firm and beautiful petals. The blooms are even and long-lasting, a clear result of caring for orchids with gentle yet highly effective organic nutrients. What do you think about caring for orchids using this method? Have you ever tried applying natural organic fertilizers like this to your plants? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear the stories from your garden. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Wonder Garden channel so you won't miss the simple yet effective plant care tips I'll be sharing in upcoming videos. See you in the next green journey.